Click, 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 click. I'm the Elephant King! All right. Can I get a sound check from my comics?
Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Awesome. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where these three comedians and myself try to squeeze a little humor into your life, at least for the next hour. We're live streaming every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on YouTube, but we also are streaming live on Twitch and Facebook, so check that out. All right, I'm going to start with introducing my guests, shall we? Shall we? Yeah,
Let's do it, man.
All right, my first comic says she's well-rounded in all the right places. Let's give it up for Lin Sun. How you doing, Lin?
Hey, hi Chris. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Lin, real quick, let's hear your entire life story in 30 seconds or less.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
For reals? Entire life story in 30 seconds? Well,
Can you do it? Can you do it?
Oh, okay.
That was like 15
yeah.
right there.
I
10.
can totally do it.
9.
So I'm a mom.
8.
I was in jail. I used to do erotic massages. And
Ooh.
now I'm in quarantine.
Boom.
That's
Boom! Did you do that in like 7? But she really unpacked a lot in that 7-second sentence, right? I mean, all I heard was jail,
Erotic.
yeah. I mean, it was. There's a lot there. All right, this next comic is a comedian and actor based in New York.
Woohoo.
She performs at comedy clubs from coast to coast when there isn't a pandemic. She could be seen in New York City's Comedy Cellar, the Laughing Buddha Company, and Burbank's Flappers Comedy Club. She is whelmed, but not overly. Let's welcome Carrie Ormond. How are you, Carrie?
Hi. I am good. I'm so stoked to be here.
Absolutely. I love it. I love that you're here. For everyone who hasn't seen the show, JP and Lynn have been on the show before. Carrie has not. Carrie, let's hear your life story. 30 seconds or less.
Gosh. Born in Boulder, Colorado. Don't remember it. Lived in California a lot. Never went to the same school more than 1 year. I have no friends. Now I'm in New York, and my cat is licking his butt.
Exact.
Boom.
Yeah,
Your cat's living the life. All right.
he does. Yeah.
I'm jealous. All right. My next guest likes birds. He was the best of the fest in Burbank's Comedy Festival. I had the pleasure of watching him in several of those shows. He was fantastic. He was chosen as the sole comedian to perform in this year's LA Comedy Festival. Wow. But
Yeah.
mostly, he likes birds. He's been on the show last season. Let's welcome back my good friend, JP Puthenveetil. What's up, JP?
Hi.
Hi. Dude, what are you repping there? Is that the Dolphins?
What?
You repping the Dolphins. I see the colors.
I have a
Nice, bro. Hey, let's hear your life story, JP. 30 seconds or less.
Oops.
And that's very much like JP. Awesome. All right, before we begin, I'm your host, Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. Thank you so much for being here again. If it's your first night, thank you so much for tuning in. We're live every Thursday night, 7 p.m., right here on YouTube. If it's your second show or your 38th show, I think we're on 38 or 39. Thank you so much for being a fan. If you're watching this in replay, jump in the comments below. Let me know where you're jumping in, watching the show from. If you're right here streaming, say something in the chat. I already see people. I see Mistress K. She's another comedian. Charles Dallo, what's up, brother? I know a lot of you are going to be jumping in within the hour. You always do. I love you for that. All right.
I don't.
Before, what's that?
Start at the beginning. Don't jump in. No.
Okay, here we go. Real quick before we start, a little message from my sponsors. Got anger? Breakthrough Innovative Group is a full-service consulting firm specializing in anger management, which most of you people need, trust me. A Los Angeles County certified provider since 2007, they provide education and training services to organizations and individuals to build stronger, healthier relationships. Make sure you check them out at breakthroughinnovative.com. If you do, send to Maria my love. She helped me with my 26 hours of court-ordered anger management. Hell yeah. All right, next sponsor. Here we go. Greg Dean, the professor of comedy. He's been teaching comedy techniques and how to succeed in comedy for over 40 years. If you're considering stand-up comedy or want to add humor to your speeches or presentations, or you're an expert who just wants a refresher course on proper joke structure, then go check out his website, standupcomedy.com. Greg Dean, we love you. Comedians love you. Everyone has good stuff to say about you. All right, moving on. All right. Are y'all ready tonight? How about I take that off? Okay, there we go.
Hey.
I had to put it back on the main screen. All right. We're going to start. Audience, I want to hear if you're watching the show, I want to hear what you have to say. Jump in the live chat. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitch, you can jump over to youtube.com/Chris Kidder, jump into live chat. I want to hear what you have to say. Where do you go on your first date? Let's start with you, Carrie. Where did you go on your first date? I mean your first date.
My very first date.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It was called the Barnyard Boogie.
What?
And it was in the 5th grade. It was at a sleepaway camp.
Wow.
Yeah, it got crazy.
5th grade.
5th grade sleepaway camps tend to do that.
That get crazy, I guess.
Right?
I think my 5th grade camp was like a Christian camp or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
so was
I went
mine.
to a Christian camp. Somebody stole my Skittles, and then I got mad and then left.
Only thing I remember from 5th grade
Second
Christian camp was finding a scorpion. That's all I remembered. I really don't remember anything else. That was a highlight, I guess.
That's
How
awful.
about you, Lynn?
I don't remember my first date ever, but every time I go on a first date, it's usually coffee or dinner. Boring.
What do you prefer?
I prefer dinner.
Have you ever done erotic massage on a first date?
No.
No.
That's $200 an hour. That's
Ah.
not free.
That's true.
But if you do it,
Definitely
then you
not
get
free.
paid $200 an hour, and then you can take somebody you like on a better date.
I know,
That's
right?
true.
That's true.
No.
How about you, JP?
I've actually never been on a date.
You're lying.
Just
No,
the
I mean I
bird.
do lie a lot, but that's not a lie.
Oh my God, ladies or men, JP, whatever you're into, please, someone.
I don't know.
Someone reach out to JP, please.
This actually sucks because one of my jokes talks about this, and I can't tell it.
Let's keep your jokes. Okay, keep your jokes to yourself till it's your time.
No, but
But
no,
guy-
I forgot to date. I did other stuff and it
Oops.
happened, but one day maybe.
Everyone, go show my guests some love. If you haven't noticed, you can look down here in the corner. You can see their Instagram handles. Make sure you go hit JP up in his DMs.
Yeah.
He needs a date.
Slide right in there.
Slide right in there.
I mean,
Bring the birds.
What'd you say? Or don't? Or
Yeah.
don't?
that's
JP.
not the reason that I haven't dated. But
Awesome. Well, Charles said the Boiling Crab. Now that's a nice place. I don't know about my first date. I guess that's a good place if I want to see if she wants to get messy. You know what I mean? Like that's a place you're gonna
sit down.
get messy when you eat.
Yeah.
And Mistress K just said dinner. Dinner where? Come on. Come on.
Okay, there's better than that in you.
There is. All right. All right. I'm gonna go into our next question. Start with you, JP. 30 seconds or less. I'm sure you're good at that. How did you keep busy in 2020, brother?
oh, what did I do? When was that? I painted miniatures for board games.
Did
and
you?
I got really.
Are you doing like Warhammer miniatures? Like
No,
what
I
kind
can't.
of
I
miniatures?
don't have that much money. I would if I had. I painted miniatures for a Lord of the Rings board game, which is the jockiest thing I could talk about myself. If you're wondering why I haven't dated. No,
Bro,
but-
look. You don't have no excuse, man. I'm married 19 years and I've done miniatures. I can show you all my Warhammer miniatures that I've painted. It's a fun hobby.
Oh no, I would love to do Warhammer. It's just I feel like it's a big.
It's a big to try to do an army.
big
The girls are like, these guys are freaking nerds. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Carrie, how about you?
Oh gosh. There's this little tiny barrier island in the Atlantic, like off of New York. I've been here in this like weird little cabin. There's no vehicles. It's literally like you have to ride your bike or walk. So
what are you doing? Are you writing like a 1 hour special?
It's like 8 hours.
Like 8 hour special?
It's getting lengthy.
I'm
Yeah.
sure with all that time, you probably are getting a lot of writing done, being productive, I hope.
Trying.
Sure.
Try.
She's all
Try.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Trying
yeah.
to make you look good.
No, oh my God! You should see the repertoire I've come up with.
She's working on her 8th memoir. How about you, Lynn?
During quarantine, well, I am a single mom. I have a 4-year-old.
Oh.
So
I'm-
teaching.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put myself through that mission. I would not do that. No, but then I started my own show, which was cool, during quarantine.
Nice.
And I self-published my first book. That's cool, on Amazon Prime.
Why don't I know about it?
Because I'm not really promoting it, I just wrote it just for my own saying that I actually did a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but that's it, and my kid.
That's awesome. I have 2 kids. I spent a lot of 2020 hanging out with family. You know what I mean? Everyone was complaining about everything. I think we all had those moments of complaining, but in the big scheme of things, blessed with health, blessed with family, blessed with friends. So, awesome. Hooked up. Mistress K, she said, no one wants crabs. Agreed. Free Spur, what's up, buddy? He jumps in here all the time. I love you, brother. Thank you for being here. We're going to go into our first 10 questions of pop culture trivia. Now here, I have to stress.
Oh gosh.
This is the main rule. If you know the answer to the question, do not shout out the answer. People try it all the time. They try to jump in and shout it out thinking I'm going to give them the point. That's not how it works. You just ruin it for everyone. Shout out your name. It's the most narcissistic way to win this game. Shout out your name if you think you know the answer. If you don't know the answer, feel free to shout out your name and fuck with everyone else. Capiche?
Wait for you to finish it.
Yeah.
Yes. Please let me finish the question. Thank you, JP.
Okie dokie.
All right, this first round, the questions are worth 1 point each. If you're watching the show, jump in the live chat, try to beat everyone else. All right. First one. Name one South Park character.
JP.
Go for it, JP.
Kyle.
Perfect. How many times was Kyle killed in the show?
None.
kidding.
Kenny gets killed a lot.
That's right. Trick question, baby. All right. What product advertised its consumption with the simple slogan, got blank?
Liz,
JP.
Go for it, Lynn.
got milk?
It is milk.
Woo!
All right. Who knew it was his prerogative to have a hit with Every Little Step in 1989?
Carrie.
Go for it, Carrie.
Prince?
No.
No.
I know the song. I can't remember the artist. JP.
Go for JP.
I just said my name. Michael Jackson.
No, sir.
Okay.
Lynn, you got a guess?
I thought it was.
Carrie, do you know?
No.
Okay, because I thought you were going to try to say. If no one knows, like I'll let you say it again, but please don't Google because you're not going to have time to Google.
I'm not.
The answer is Bobby Brown.
Oh. Bobby
Brown. Every little. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to try to sing. Wow, that was horrible. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. Who did not appear on Star Search before striking it big? Let me say their names. Alicia Keys, Jessica Simpson, Beyonce, or Usher?
Lynn.
JP.
I heard Lynn.
Fuck. I think I was gonna say Beyonce.
No.
Ah.
JP.
JP?
Alicia Keys.
It was Alicia Keys. She was not on Star Search. All
That
right. Here we,
was fully a guess. But
yeah. I mean, come on. It's a 25% guess,
I
right?
have encyclopedia knowledge of a show that came out before I was born.
All right. Here we go. What old video game challenged players to deliver newspapers by bicycle while avoiding dogs, lawnmowers, and angry customers?
Wait.
Carrie.
Carrie.
Frogger?
No. That's awesome.
JP.
Go for JP.
Was it just called like Newspaper Boy or something?
I'll give that to you. It's called Paperboy.
Paperboy. All right.
Yeah. All right, here we go. How much money did the movie Titanic make at the box office during its theatrical release? Now, before you say this, closest person's going to get the point, unless you know it right on the money.
JP.
Go for JP.
8 billion.
No, sir.
Lynn.
Lynn.
300 billion?
300 billion with a B?
Yeah. A million?
That would be
300
amazing.
something.
No.
300 million? I
Yeah,
remember
a third of a trillion would be amazing. But what about you, Carrie? You have a guess?
Yeah, I'll do 150 million.
150 million. No, I don't know who's the furthest away. I think JP is closer. It was 2.187 billion.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think.
I think no. Actually, I think Carrie's closest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're under 2. Yeah. You said. What'd you say? You said
I said 8 billion.
8
she
billion.
said-
Yeah. You're about 6 billion.
I don't know. It sounded like a number I've heard before.
Yeah.
The 6.
Awesome job. All right, everyone's on the scoreboard. On September 24th, 2009, what did India's Chandrayaan-1 spacecraft detect on the moon?
JP.
Go for it, JP.
Bacteria.
No, sir.
Carrie.
Carrie.
Water?
It was water. Water ice.
Water ice.
Oh.
You know, that's what I drink, water ice.
Water ice, ice water.
And they found Gatorade too, I heard.
Yeah, it was from Neil Armstrong, bastard.
Whoa.
Before littering was, cancel culture. In the mid-90s, what popular item of clothing and brand did people wear to rep their favorite sports team?
Oh my god.
JP.
Go for it, JP.
Was it like a cool belt?
No. The rep their... No.
Nice little belt. All right.
I actually owned one of these. So many people own these things.
Carrie.
JP.
Go for Carrie.
Is it some sort of jersey?
No.
JP.
Go for JP.
Leather jacket.
No. You're closer, though. All right. The answer I'm looking for is a starter jacket.
Mm.
Oh no.
Is Letterman jacket the same
You
thing?
don't remember starter jackets? Some of these are before you were born, maybe. I don't know. All right, fill in the blank. In the movie Wall Street, Gordon Gekko famously tells Bud, money never blank.
JP.
Go for JP.
Lies.
Money never lies. No.
Lynn.
Go for it, Lynn.
Sleep.
Sleeps. Yes.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
Money never sleeps. Very good. All right, last question of the round. What color was Daria's jacket on her animated MTV sitcom?
JP.
Carrie.
Go for JP.
Yellow.
No.
Oh wait, no, I know what it is. Fuck. All right.
The olive green?
It was green.
It is. It's green. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Daria.
Oh,
Daria?
Daria. It was an animated series. She had these little round glasses.
Oh,
She
with
had like
dark
red
hair?
hair. Yeah.
It was like a Beavis and Butthead side character who got a spinoff.
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, that concludes round one.
Woohoo!
I'm exhausted.
I know.
So I know, right?
You guys just want to get off?
Yeah.
Let's not do.
We're
Let's
done.
just.
There's different meanings to that phrase. Lynn, do you want to give us some of your best comedy?
Oh my gosh, some of my best. That's so much pressure. Okay, let's see. So cheers, everybody. Is anybody else drinking? Because I'm gonna drink till I enjoy parenting.
I'm gonna drink after I'm done working.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. I'm a single mom. I've been quarantined with my 4-year-old.
Nice.
Yeah. Coronavirus has my parenting style. Stay 6 feet away from me, and I won't kill you. Let's see. My son right now is actually in the room. This is a true story. He's in the room with our tablet and a bottle of Benadryl because I want him to go to sleep. And then honestly, one of my teacher friends called me and she's like, Lynn, when you do that, it's considered child abuse in the book. And I was like, fuck, I better not let him read that book.
Ha 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 ha.
Let's see. Also, I used to do erotic massages. Like my clients would be like, oh, is it full service, which is code for sex? And I'd say, no, it's a sensual massage, which is code for hand job artist. So I did on average of 5 massages per day, times 365 days a year, because I have good work ethic. It makes 1,825 hand jobs. And I didn't even get carpal tunnel syndrome. So, what's a girl got to do to get disability around here? I could have just been a cashier, you know?
Yep.
Damn.
Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, so I met my son's dad on OkCupid. We had a 2-night stand. Now he's back in India. We don't talk anymore. And I had my friend's mom who's 73 years old, and she only speaks Cambodian. So and I speak Cambodian. So she was like, I'm waiting for us to line the from me and the lead more than turn my junk, which means oh. That's all, you guys. I hope my jokes rubbed you the right way.
Where were you in India? That's where my family's from.
No, he's from India,
Oh, were you okay?
and he was here for work.
Ah,
So I met him on OkCupid. Now he's there. We don't talk anymore.
that makes sense.
He said that makes sense.
Uh,
Well, thank you so much for your funny jokes, Lynn. Guys, make sure you follow Lin Sun TV on Instagram. And if you want to check out any of the other social media or website information, that will be in the description after the show. All right. Are you guys ready? Next question. We're going to start with a more of a serious question. We're going to start with you, Lynn. If you could build a wall around any state and fill it with water, which one are you choosing and why?
I'm like, that's a serious question.
To me, it's a
Murder's-
good conversation starter.
Small talk. Let's see. If I could build a wall around any state and fill it with water, which one would it be? The fuck? I can't think of one. Which state do I not like?
Or that's least significant.
I can't think of it right now.
Okay.
That's least significant. Pass.
She's like, I'm gonna pass until after JP has an answer. Go for it, JP.
Atlanta.
He did straight up Atlanta.
I hate
F
it.
the ATL.
I went there once and I didn't like it, and then I went there a second time and it was fine. But off of that one time of me not liking it a lot, I want everyone there to drown. I guess.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
went to see a concert there twice, and one time I tried to get I parked in a parking garage, and then they wouldn't let me back into my parking garage. So I guess that justifies my desire to pretty brutally murder them all. But and I
Wow.
guess the rest of the state as well, since you said pick a state. So, but it's worth it, I think.
It's worth it. Why not? How about you, Carrie?
My first instinct was just Hawaii because I'm like kind of lazy and I'm like, it's just like that would be quick and easy.
Yeah.
Like
Just
just little tiny walls.
And they're all probably pretty good swimmers, I'd assume.
Yeah, and like they wouldn't care. I feel like they're just like, it's okay, I have my ukulele.
They all got little boats.
You talked pigeon for like 1 second.
Surf to the mainland.
Ukulele. Do
You know.
you have an answer, Lynn?
I don't.
You don't? I think me personally, like if I had to pick any, it would be like a Midwest state that has the smallest population. I just don't go through states. I wouldn't say Utah. I was just in Utah. It was a beautiful country, and I wanna go back.
Oklahoma's pretty nothing. I just drove across
Omaha, like Nebraska.
Nebraska and Oklahoma.
Yeah. No one likes the Huskers anyway, so we can just bury them. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I could do without like Ohio.
Ohio, yeah. See, I have to go. Okay, Ohio has 3 main cities that I hope one day I'll get to do comedy in. Like Nebraska, I'm like, that's a flyover state. I'll drive around it.
I just drove across the whole U.S. to get back here, and from LA to North Carolina, and like driving through West Texas makes me like blown away that we have an overpopulation problem.
Yeah.
When there's just so much empty space that is just some dude's farm.
Hey, by the way, Freespur said, "Hey, I'm from Atlanta."
The state of Atlanta.
Well, as long as you're not there when I drown it, you're fine.
You're good, man. You're good. Just travel a lot.
But like,
Awesome. All right, we're going to do our next round. 5 questions of trivia. These are worth 3 points. Guys, these points go up throughout the game, so don't feel like if you're getting behind, you're out. But I will tell you, some of the questions get harder. Okay. Next 5 questions, worth 3 points each. Your name is your buzzer. Who became the first African American host of a national late night TV talk show?
JP.
Go for it, JP.
Trevor Noah?
No.
He's not late.
Lynn,
Go for it, Lynn.
Arsenio Hall.
It is Arsenio Hall. Ding, 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 ding.
yes, totally.
Very good.
Also, Trevor Noah's South African, but
That's true. All right. Which sketch comedy group ended their final episode by being buried alive?
Lynn.
Go for it, Lynn.
What is that fucking? I'm sorry, I cussed.
You can cuss.
Blue collar comedy.
This is definitely fucking blue collar.
That's all I know. Blue collar comedy.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I thought you were just saying it's blue
No.
collar because you were swearing. No, it's not blue collar. Gary, JP? The answer I'm looking for is what? Go for it, JP?
Human Giant.
No. The answer I'm looking for is The Kids in the Hall. The Kids in the Hall. If you don't, guys, you're comedians. Look them up. They were fantastic. But their last episode when the show got canceled is them getting buried alive. It's very sad and funny. All right.
Are they there still?
Yeah, actually, they just reunited and started doing stuff again. But yeah, this was.
Like, are they still underground?
Oh, are they still underground? Yeah. No, they re-emerged as comedian zombies. All right. The name of the Beatles compilation released in 2000, which became the best-selling album of the decade.
JP.
Carrie.
Go for JP.
1.
It is 1.
Ooh.
My mom's watching and she would murder me if I didn't get that right.
But as long as you just say nod, yep, that's it. After somebody else gets one right.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. You said your name faster than me. Now she's gonna be mad at you because you didn't respond fast enough.
She's already texting me. I can feel my app.
All right, here we go. This rapper was born Christopher George Latour Wallace. He is better known as.
JP.
Lynn.
Go for it, JP.
Biggie.
Biggie.
Damn.
It is Biggie. Last question of the round. What color is in the name of this band that had the smash hit Seven Nation Army?
JP.
Go for JP.
White stripes. White.
JP likes music, folks.
I know.
Not.
Woo-hoo. He just has a lot of fun facts in his head.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do another question. I want to ask the audience first. What's your go-to snack food? What is your go-to snack food? How about you, Carrie?
Wine.
She likes wine. Grapes. Wine. I love wine. Who doesn't like wine? Are you a red wine, white wine?
Usually red.
Like in a box?
Always. I mean, yeah.
Box.
Or like boxed a coffee mug sometimes is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. How about you, Lynn? What's your go-to snack food?
Chocolate. Any
Nice.
kind of chocolate.
That's my wife and daughter. Chocolate all day long. I try to keep it away. They think I hate chocolate. I love chocolate. I don't eat it because I will like eat everything if I start
Yeah.
eating it.
Lynn, together we're like Valentine's Day.
I know.
Yes, you are. What's JP gonna throw in the mix?
I like to take a regular donut and put a donut hole inside of the hole of the regular donut to make a full big donut. That's all powerful.
That's all powerful. Now, do you switch it up? Do you put like a glazed hole inside of a sprinkled donut?
Whoa.
I don't know.
Mine just blew.
I know.
This is mind blow. Wait, I can do that.
I thought I had to match it up like a puzzle.
To match up with. Oh, what's the? She's Mistress K said gummy bears and yellow Red Bull. There's yellow Red Bull. Is that?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
There is yellow Red Bull.
What kind is that? I thought there was
It's
just
like
like
lemon.
red. Oh,
Lemon lime.
okay. Free Spur says wine. I guess he's a wino too.
Yes.
Awesome. You know, my go-to snack food, I don't know. I'm kind of a chips person. Anything chips.
Do you write questions to answers that you don't have questions that you just don't have answers to?
No, I just make up questions and I go, you know what, whatever. You know,
I'll
I
figure
don't.
it out later.
Yeah, I don't sit here and be like, okay, what's my favorite snack food
My
on?
time to
Yeah.
shine.
Oh, that would be a good question to ask them. Yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't do that. I just think of a question. Awesome. All right, we're going to do 5 more trivia questions. These are worth 3 points each. And then JP is going to bless us with some of his humor. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? All right. What record label was founded in New York by producer Rick Rubin and was soon home to artists like Public Enemy?
JP.
Go for JP.
Atlantic.
No.
That-
Atlantic?
I.
No.
JP.
Lynn? Go for JP. He's going for no.
I'm just gonna start listing record
All the
labels.
record
Universal.
No, not Universal.
Carrie.
Go for Carrie.
Virgin?
No.
We're gonna list Lynn.
Go for Lynn.
Def Jam.
It is Def Jam.
Because I know they're they're in New York.
They are in New York. All right, Def Jam it is. What reality TV dating show's premise revolved around finding a match for Bret Michaels?
Oh
JP.
God.
Go for JP.
Wait, was it The Bachelor?
No.
I don't know. I didn't know if that was like a.
I'm trying to picture Bret Michaels.
If that
Go
was-
for it, Lynn.
Love and Rock and Roll or something like that?
No. Love and Rock and Roll, no.
Something like that.
JP.
You had some of the right words, but no. Go for it, JP.
Please marry Bret Michaels, please.
No, but that would be a great name.
Okay.
Poison. All right, the answer I'm looking for is Rock of Love.
Close enough.
I think that was the show that followed the House of Love or whatever. What was it? The one with the guy with the big clock. Remember they did his.
Oh my God.
What's to do with it? Didn't he passed away? I believe. Or no? Did he? I'm thinking the wrong people.
Right, we know the big clock guy.
The big clock guy. All right. Did he die? I don't know. I feel like he died. Okay. This band had how many non-blondes?
JP.
Go for it, JP.
4.
4 non-blondes. Very good. You guys remember that band? 4 non-blondes? No? Yes? No? Okay.
Carrie's too young.
I guess JP's a fan. What 1982 book by Stephen King introduced us to a gunslinger named Roland Duchamp?
JP.
Go for JP.
Is it the Gunslinger?
The gunslinger,
With the Dark
main-
Tower series.
Yes, it's Dark Tower.
With
Like,
the-
okay,
yeah.
the main tower. The Dark Tower.
Feeling it.
JP, no.
Every JP I've ever known is very good at trivia and games, right?
I won the last one, didn't I?
I believe you did.
My actual, like, my job, the way I make money is I edit, I create board game tutorials online for companies.
Oh, okay.
So he's done Trivia Pursuit, maybe? I don't know.
Trivia stuff.
Okay, here we go.
Games are in my repertoire, I guess is the word.
Nice. I know. I've been asking JP to include me in some. He doesn't ever include me. Okay, here we go. What brand? I know. I asked you right before we went in lockdown, and then it's like, okay, nothing's happening. All right. What brand of yellow stitch boots became the choice of footwear as the grunge fashion scene arose?
Carrie.
Carrie.
Doc Martens.
Doc Martens, she says. Very good. It is Doc Martens. All right. Going on to some comedy by Chibi. I'm like, JP, are you ready to bless us with some of your humor?
Okay.
Put me on the spot. All right, guys, this is JP Puthenveetil. Here we go.
Oh, all right. Hi. I usually start off my sets by telling everybody a little bit about myself. I would say that I'm not good at talking to people, or I'm just not good at being a human being in general. But the last show I did, a person came up to me afterwards and they said, "Hey, all that stuff you say in the beginning, you don't have to say any of that. It's clear." I don't know how to interact with people. Like I think other people know that about me too. The last 2 shows I've done, live shows, at least 2 different people have come up to me afterwards and asked me if I have Asperger's. They get really fucking pumped about it too. I walk off stage and they pop out of the shadows like they're on a quest and they're just like, "Hey, do you have Asperger's?" And I'm like, I don't know, probably. Why do you want this?
Do they do it on Zoom too?
Yeah, I've had lots of people just assume that I am autistic, which I did actually find out. I think I was 18. Now I'm just riffing, but this is fine. We have 3 people here. I found out when I was 18. I went to go get tested for Asperger's. My parents took me because they were like, "He's 18. We should probably figure this kid out at this point." So I got there and they made me do a bunch of tests and they're like, "Hey, you are autistic." And I was like, "Oh, okay. What do I do now?" And the doctor was like, "What?" Which is not what you want your doctor to say. But he said, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Yeah, I have. You diagnosed me with a thing. What do I do with that information?" They were like, "Oh, well, if you wanted to have things to do, you should have come here when you were like 5. Now you just know. Just go live your life knowing this information now." I have parents like most of you probably. I like my parents. My dad's an extremely stubborn person. He's kind of like that 5th dentist in those commercials who just refused to recommend the toothpaste. Both my parents are really religious people, and I'm not super religious, but we have gotten like different arguments about stuff, like specifically with gay marriage. I understand there's a whole part in the Bible that talks against gay marriage, but I've read that part, and I don't think it means what people think it does. I think that when God, like when that was happening, they were like, when that was written, there were like no people. There were like 9 people. I think God was just, oh man, I haven't done this joke in forever. I'm trying to remember.
It's a good thing you're good at trivia.
Thank you. No, what is it? I think God. I think the part of the Bible that says like, "Hey, don't be gay." That was when there were like no people. I think God was just like, "Hey, can you guys just like, make more people? You can be gay later." I don't know. My dad's a big Redskins fan. I don't really like football.
It's the Washington football team.
Yeah, they changed the name, which I'm super excited about. I love that. I do think certain people are trying to take things a bit too far. I found this whole group online that want the Vikings to also change their name, and their reasoning is that Vikings used to rape and pillage people, which is true. But do you know who else used to rape and pillage people around that time period? Is fucking everybody. It was like the thing to do. And it's not just Vikings. They're not the only NFL mascot that used to rape and pillage. You've got the Cowboys, Buccaneers, Raiders. You know who rapes a whole lot? It's fucking Dolphins. It's like their favorite thing. All right, I think that's some amount of time that I've done. So,
Awesome.
Hey.
Fantastic job, JP. Thank you so much for that. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like, share, all that stuff. If you haven't already, scroll down, hit like. Awesome. We are going to move on. JP, thank you so much for that. And thank you for enlightening us with the whole Asperger's thing. I'm just going to mention that. Guys, you know what? Out of those two people who asked him that, I think I was one of them. I'm just gonna point out that I'm the asshole who did that. When I met JP a couple of years ago, I have a few friends with it, and I just thought maybe he was, and we were just in conversation, and I brought it up. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass for saying it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't notice it. It doesn't like affect me.
Doesn't affect him, but pain is humor, and he brought it up, so I'm like, oh no.
No, it sucks. The only thing that sucks is most people that I know that have like real bad autism, they suck at a lot of things, but then they're like really good at one thing. I didn't get that part of it.
You got the comedy part.
Oh yeah, well I don't know if that's like
comedy.
that's not specific. I thought it was like I thought I'd be like good at math or something.
Math isn't useful. Comedy is, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do with math? I mean, since I've graduated from college, I've used math once. I used the Pythagorean theorem once, ever.
You used the Pythagorean theorem on purpose once?
I have. I work in the film business, and we had to get something through a very, very large door in a studio, and so we did the vertical, and then we did the horizontal, a squared plus b squared, right? Square root of the
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
I know
a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Yeah. All right, this is not a math show.
Excited.
I know this is not a math show, guys. Come on, moving on. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with JP on this question. I want to ask the audience as well. Where do you want to retire? Where do you want to retire?
The moon.
That's a good one. You know, by the time we retire, that might be viable.
But I don't want other people there.
Well, then you might have to go to the dark side of the moon. Do you think the dark side of the moon? It's not always dark, is it?
Isn't there like a dead transformer there? Wasn't that a thing?
Oh my god. Yes, there is.
That is awesome.
The bad movie reference.
Bad movie reference. I love it. How about you, Carrie?
Oh man, somewhere
In that cabin.
I'm here, baby.
Early retirement.
Yeah, I'm done and done. Me and the cat. No, I mean like the only heartbeats, like other like living beings I see daily here are deer. So it's like kind of great.
Is that ideal for
They,
you?
like regularly
Oh,
borrow
it
your
is.
milk and not return it.
Could not be better for me.
Nice.
This is where I function the best.
Well, thank you for doing my show. Like, this is hard. How about you, Lynn?
San Diego or Malibu.
Nice.
Somewhere near the beach, quiet, you know, no, but not too far from the city. Like I can't go too far from the city. I have to stay near the city.
Nice. I
Where are
like
you
that.
now? Are you in LA?
Yes.
Alright, cool.
She's in LA. I'm in LA. JP, aren't you in LA? Or no, but you
Will be.
You will be.
I'm currently at my parent. I just took a month off. My apartment's in LA. Yeah.
What
I'm
about
sorry.
you, Chris?
I'm in LA, where I want to retire. My wife and I are planning for Hawaii. We've been together 19 years. We've been planning that for 18, and we want to spend 6 months out of our year in Hawaii. The other 6 months traveling, seeing our kids, who obviously won't be in Hawaii. Yeah. Thank God.
Thought about that.
Yeah. Get away. You know what I mean? I told my wife, you can bury me in Hawaii, and then my kids, they can go to Hawaii to visit my grave, and then it's a vacation all wrapped in one. Yeah,
Carrie
you know, you
Brown's
gotta
all
think. You gotta
the
think
time.
ahead.
Won't be able to go there.
Free Spurs. He was laughing at your Transformer response. He said he's dead. That's funny, dude. I love that. Yes, JP is someone you want to hang out with. Free Spur. All right, we're gonna do our next 5 questions of trivia. Just so you guys know, the points went up to 5 points. Okay.
Why
so
do we even do the 1 point round? It all seems useless now.
Because those questions are easier. You know what I mean?
All right.
So it really is anyone's game. I mean, we're going through 10 questions. It's 50 points. 50 points here. All right. Which fashion and music icon was born George O'Dowd?
3.
Go for it.
George Michael?
No, I thought you had this. You're close with the the generation.
JP.
Go for it, JP.
The Prince.
He brought up Prince again. If he doesn't know, it's Prince.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
The answer,
Mysterious man.
Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown. No, the answer I'm looking for is Boy George.
Oh.
No!
Boy George.
Oh, so close. Okay.
Yeah. And
That's what I was gonna say.
hey, I want to shout out Stacy at Rogers. Welcome. She said she's retiring in California. That's awesome. California is amazing. You'll love it if you're not here already. Okay. What was the name of the predictive text technology for mobile phones used on phones with the 3x4 keypad?
JP.
Go for JP.
Is it just called spell check?
No.
All right.
I know. These are harder questions.
Uh,
No one knows.
wait.
Do you? No, you're good. Keep thinking. Do you guys know? Anyone in the any of my viewers know? Is it QWERTY? Nope, it's not QWERTY. You guys remember that?
Yes. I'm looking at it right now.
That thing about guessing.
Yep.
Was it the toothpick? No, that paperclip. Was it
No.
the paperclip?
No, paperclip. No, that was Clippy, bro. That his name was Clippy, and actually that was in a trivia question last week.
Oh.
He would pop up on your screen, even if you didn't want him to, when you
like a
wanted to
word
offer you help.
prediction?
No, the predictive text on a 3x4 keypad is called T9.
Ah,
Oh.
T9. Yeah, it was when you
That's
just
like
you because it's the little letters. Like on 1 there's A B C, and then on
That's
2
like the name of an evil AI.
Exactly. What links these clues together? Tinky Winky, Dipsy, and Poe.
JP.
Go for it, JP.
Teletubbies.
Scary. I'm taking back wanting to play games with you. Yes, he is absolutely correct, folks. Teletubbies. Holy cow.
Can you like make him leave the room?
Yes, I can.
I didn't watch them as I was a kid, but I do watch them now. A lot.
He watches them now. Just so everyone's clear. Okay. It's not creepy. What HBO show was hosted by the Crypt Keeper?
JP.
Go for it, JP.
Tales from the Crypt.
It is Tales from the Crypt. Last question of this round.
I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Just put myself. No. We have to do this. In 1990, John Madden Football became available on the Sega Genesis video console. Who was featured on the cover?
oh my god.
Ooh.
That's a hard one.
JP.
Go ahead.
Go for JP.
I'm guessing. John Elway.
No, not John Elway. That's a great guess.
Wait, JP.
Go for JP.
Joe Montana.
No.
Those are the two old football players I know.
I thought you were just gonna start naming football players. Stop.
Carrie,
Go for it,
are the
Carrie.
only two old football players I know.
What was it, Carrie?
Brett Favre?
No, not Brett Favre. The answer I'm looking for is John Madden himself.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
I know. And if you, I remember the cover too. He was there and he had like the whole like headphone commentator thing on. Yeah. I remember that. Sadly, I'm old. Okay, moving on, folks.
Is that the last round of trivia?
No, we have 5 more questions. I'm gonna do a little ad lib here. First thing that comes to your mind, and when we're done, we're gonna go into some comedy with Carrie. Are you guys ready? First thing that comes to your mind. Don't put any thought into it. My favorite color is
Red.
Black.
red,
Yellow.
black, yellow. Nice. The coolest planet is
Saturn.
Saturn. She says
I think Neptune's pretty cool.
Neptune. Neptune and Saturn.
Uranus.
Uranus. Yeah. The best website is
Wix.com.
Amazon.com.
Because it's every website.
Thought
You
someone
can
was gonna
make
say
other
Pornhub.
websites with it.
Okay.
About to say Pornhub.
This first thing. I mean, that's why Joe Biden is.
Old.
There you go.
Maybe he's dead.
Maybe.
Might be a puppet
Oh, yes.
inhabited by a lonely
Married. He's married. That's true.
Yeah. He might be in bed with his wife right now. My favorite hobby is
Why?
not you, JP. Yours is painting miniatures.
No.
soul. I like other things more.
I know. I'm messing with you, bro. Did you say wine, Carrie?
Yeah.
Wine. That's right. I love it. Good answer.
I love it.
All right, we're gonna see some comedy from Carrie Ormond. Make sure you go check out my guests after you leave. You can see their information down here in the corner. All right, here we go, Carrie. Bless us with your humor.
Oh, it's gonna be so blessed. Golly. So currently, I'm in New York, but I was actually raised in LA in the 90s.
Nice.
Yeah, my pediatrician was like a fucking saint. He put me on Adderall to help me fit in better at my Montessori school. So I could like stay focused and be a size 0. It was one of those immersion schools. So like half the day was taught in English, half was in French. All of it was useless. Fun fact, being able to speak French in LA is fucking worthless. Excuse my French. Like I couldn't explain shit to my gardener. My parents were the people who put me in this school. They were very typical LA parents. When they adopted my little brother, I wasn't allowed to tell anyone. They said he looked enough like my dad that no one would notice. Which, right? Okay, my brother is from Tokyo. My dad from Toledo.
Sound the same.
Yeah, same Z's.
Also in China.
Yeah, it's actually in Atlanta, the state of Atlanta. They like would bribe me to lie for them about my brother by giving me this knockoff Louis Vuitton bag, and they're like, "See, kiddo, it's close enough." He taught me how to use chopsticks, which was nice. I taught him how to get a Japanese passport and get the fuck out of there. So he's back in Tokyo now. He works like 80 hours a week. He's 14. Hey, Mom. I guess like something you should know, it's shocking. I became a child actor when I was still in LA. Yeah, when I was 15, I moved out of my parents' house, like full on, got my own apartment in Hollywood. I started homeschooling myself. You know, like learned a lot. Like if you add Xanax to Adderall and multiply the sum by Molly, you can almost feel even. And that's how I taught myself pre-calc.
Hold on, I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I know. And this wasn't a math show. Mind blown. My apartment for you guys in LA, it was this place. It was like a commune of other child actors. Picture like Fame, but everyone's morbidly depressed with abandonment issues. I mean, like the whole like we rent to minors thing should have been a red flag. And that our landlord was Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh snap!
Oh snap! All right, I'll put a fork in it with Jeffrey Epstein.
Woo! Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Carrie Ormond. Is it Armand or Ormond?
It's Ormond, but that's
Yeah,
fine.
I wanted to ask, is it Ormond or Armand? Do you know what I mean? Like, I would just want to make sure
Anything
it's clear.
Keep them
Anything
guessing.
for you, Pikachu.
Yeah, and sorry I'm so red today, guys. I spent all day in the sun here in sunny California.
Oh, you poor thing.
No, it's not. I just forgot my ring light today.
You put a bunch of band-aids on your face and ripped them off really quickly just to get that nice pain.
I don't know.
Sunburn.
So bad. All right, so my studio should be up and running next week. So no more bedroom scenes with my unicorns back here and everything. Can we see our unicorn? We got unicorns. You can see there's one horn of a unicorn. There's a unicorn mask back there. You don't want to know. Okay, Matt Grissot, what's up, man? He says he's also fluent in French, and free spur. Yes, French is absolutely useless here in LA. I will tell you that.
Unless you want to sound rich.
I don't understand that. Like, there's a lot of immersion schools here in LA that do Spanish, but there are some that do German and French. There's one that does Italian. I'm like,
There's a
no one-
Mandarin. There's a Mandarin in there too.
I believe it. Like, Mandarin makes a little sense. You go over to Alhambra where Lynn is, and you know it definitely makes sense in her neighborhood. Yeah, you go out into the valley. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Kardashian one too, where you learn Kardashian, I think.
Kardashian. You mean Armenian?
Everything's a question.
I live in Glendale.
No,
I live in Little
Kardashian.
Armenia. Oh, that's Beverly Hills. That's Beverly Hills. You learned that in Beverly Hills. Okay. All right, from the audience, let's hear what the audience has to say. Best concert you've ever been to. Best concert you've ever been to. Let's start with you, Carrie.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls, really? Was it just like super entertaining? Like, what was the best about it? Being your first?
Man. It was my first concert.
Okay.
My mom let me get these like Skechers shoes that were like huge
Oh,
platforms.
like nice.
Yeah, it was great. Recently, the most fun, I saw Counting Crows last summer, and they're just like so fun to watch live. They're so fun.
I love Counting Crows. Beautiful band.
Yeah.
Love Spice Girls. No, I'm kidding. I don't like them, but I do think Mel B is hot. If you ever watch this, I'm married, but my wife, I'm sure, will let me hang out for a little bit. Anyways, how about you, Lynn?
Usher.
Usher. I heard he puts on a great show.
So good. So good. He sang the whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick, just it just got really noisy. I can hear the rain through my headphones, through these walls. It just started coming down. Sorry. It doesn't rain really here in LA. We get like
you didn't
1
even
inch
know.
of rain a year. What?
Raining.
You didn't even know that Usher was on Star Search.
Right? Right?
You wouldn't know his concerts and you don't know every single small detail about his life and
About Usher?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't know he was on Star Search, right? Because I said
It was.
Beyonce.
Oh, you said Beyonce. I thought you
Yeah.
said Usher.
No.
Then everything I just said.
Never mind.
How about you, JP? JP, best concert.
There's this band called Frightened Rabbit that I like that had a really nice show.
Is that where you got your jackalope
My
tattoo?
Oh, I have a jackalope tattoo.
Is that
I
where you got it?
And that's well, I went to college in Nashville, so there's just a lot of fun concerts there
Nice.
and stuff. but I don't really like country music, so I saw like a lot of indie and alternative bands.
Nice. Yeah, their music scene is just absolutely huge there. I
Yeah.
like Nashville a lot. I wouldn't want to put water in the state, you know, drown it. Yeah, I was trying to put water in it.
If I walled off not Nashville and then walled off the rest of Tennessee and just like filled all that with water, that would be fine.
There you go.
At the end of Titanic, they put water in it.
They put water in it.
They just kept putting it in there.
Whatever, Carrie. Whatever. Okay. My favorite concert, Smashing Pumpkins, circa
That was one of the
'96.
first albums I bought.
Yeah, it was Smashing Pumpkins, their Melancholy Infinite Sadness tour. Best concert. It was my first concert. I feel like a lot of people's best concert was their first. But for mine, I was in the third row right in front of the band. And as soon as the lights went out, my buddies and I dove over the first two rows and got up against the stage. And it was amazing. It was an amazing concert. And the best part is my mom got me these Skechers that had like these 4-inch clog platforms.
Look at that.
I feel like I mentioned this the last time I was on the show, but my first concert ever was Journey, and I was really young, and my mom took me, but she made me leave before Don't Stop Believin'. Because she wanted to beat.
What?
That's abuse. Traffic, right? Did she want to
Yeah.
be traffic?
She wanted to beat the traffic.
Oh my god, I love your mom so much already.
She also made me leave Weezer before Buddy Holly because
Okay.
Okay, lesson learned, JP. No concerts with your mother. Period.
But, like, on Instagram, tell her to follow me.
So don't follow me. So I want to. So Matt Grissot said Duran. Hell yeah. Charles Dualo, he said Michael Bublé. I've met Michael Bublé. He's a wonderful person. I love that dude. Justin Timberlake.
You look like Michael Bublé.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I kind of wish. Justin Timberlake. Also, I'm sure I haven't seen Justin. I'm sure he puts on amazing concerts. I've heard. Let's see. Darren Maddox said Babyface and Bruno Mars. Now Bruno Mars, man. Okay, something about Bruno Mars. I check his net worth every year.
Every day.
Every year, once a year, I check to see how close he's getting to that billionaire status. You know what I mean? I'm dead serious. He's one person I check on every year. He's getting up there. The last time I checked, I think he was right around 175. So he's getting up there. But he did donate. He donated like 22 million this last year for this whole lockdown stuff. So who knows where he's at now? Anyways, okay, moving on. If you have questions for my guests, drop them in the comment section. JP, I'm gonna calculate this stuff. JP, what inspired you to do comedy?
When I was a kid, my dad showed me a Bill Cosby album, which is just what it is. But anyway, since I was like in middle school or maybe before, because like he put on a comedy album as I went to sleep, I can't go to sleep without listening to stand-up comedy. Like as I sleep, I listen to it, and then I just kind of started doing it. It kind of happened naturally. And then I just kept doing it.
Nice, dude. How about the rain is really distracting me right now. How about you, Lynn?
Let's see. I always watched stand-up comedy and had a high respect for it. Never thought I could do it, ever. And then I saw that there was a class to teach you how to write jokes, so I took that, and it scared the shit out of me. But then I became a mom, so I was like, I'm already a mom. What can be harder? What can be harder than parenting? So I tried it 2 years ago, and now I'm here.
Nice.
So.
Well, you're hilarious, and definitely deserve to be here. So thank you.
Thank you.
How about you, Carrie?
Gosh, like my background was in like improv and stuff, and I always felt like there were just like wacky tales in my life, and I was like, I've always been into women who are like smart alecky and just they make fun of themselves first, and I was like, yeah. I can do that. That seems like how I should be communicating. But and my parents, they were like, they still are. They're very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. JP and Lynn might know my story. Maybe not you, but you heard me mention breakthroughinnovative.com, anger management. I had issues. I still have issues. I think everyone has issues all the time. But I found myself in 26 hours of court-ordered anger management over messing up someone's car. And yeah, I'm not too proud of it, but I'm proud that it led me into comedy. I was there. My wife was telling me I needed therapy horribly, and she said, go do that or go do stand-up because they're always working their shit out on stage. My wife used to run around with like Fluffy, Gabriel Iglesias, and those guys, and she knows a lot about comedy and comedians. And when I was at one of the anger management sessions, I met another person who told me about Greg Dean, which is funny because there are other sponsors. I'm dead serious. It's weird. They are both sponsoring my show, and they both collided together for me, and that's how I ended up in stand-up comedy. And I love it. I wouldn't change it. But if that girl, man, if I see her again, I'm gonna mess up her car again. Anyways, all right. Last 4 questions of trivia, and then we're gonna see who wins this. Are you ready?
Are they 10 points each?
They're worth 5 points each. Here we go. What song did Billboard name the song of the decade in the 2000s?
In the 2000s.
Carrie.
Go for it.
Oops, I did it again.
No. That's a good guess. All right, the answer I'm looking for. We Belong Together. Mariah Carey. All right. He was a civil rights icon who was imprisoned for 27 years before becoming the president of South Africa. JP.
Nelson Mandela.
It was Nelson Mandela.
Morgan Freeman.
What was the term from the 2000 election used to describe incompletely punched ballot cards?
JP.
Go for JP.
Fuckery.
No.
Playing at offense.
That's a hard one. If you don't know, you don't know. You guys don't know?
Oh, no.
The answer I'm looking for is a hanging chad. Hanging chad. And it had to do with the Florida ballots.
Of course it did.
And of course it did. And by the way, just speaking of, I don't know why Florida, I was thinking of water, thinking of states to drown. And then I started thinking, well, Matt Grissot said something about the Titanic and said the only thing that works on the Titanic is a pool. I like that. That was nice. What was the name of Steve Buscemi's character in the 1992 film Reservoir Dogs?
JP.
Go for JP.
Mr. Pink.
It is Mr. Pink.
How dare you?
I know, dude. He's just...
Just go home.
Come on, last question worth 100 points. Whoever, no, I'm just kidding. You can't do that. In the leaked remark, who did Obama call a jackass?
JP.
Go for JP.
Was it Trump?
No.
Oh.
I love that guess, but no. The answer I'm looking for is Kanye West. Kanye West. What's that?
Close enough to what I said.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Kanye, I just want to point this out real quick for everyone watching. There we go. This is something that I added for all my shows back in the day. Kanye. All right, there we go.
Kanye went to that immersion school, the Kardashian one.
Yeah. There you go. He speaks Kardashian.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Not.
They got divorced. I learned all my my celebrity information just while waiting in the line at the grocery store as I just glimpsed the headlines of shitty magazines.
Awesome. All right, here we go, guys. Just to tally up the points, Carrie got 6 points. Good job, Carrie. She's our third place winner. Okay, Lynn won second place with 8 points. Good job. JP destroyed first place with 33 points.
Yeah, I mean.
So JP's our winner. He's gonna win a $10 Amazon gift card. Thank you so much. real quick before we get off, Lynn, where can people find you on social media? Where can people reach out and touch you virtually?
Well, I'm on Instagram at Lin Sun TV, and I'm also on Facebook, just Lin Sun.
Lin Sun on Facebook.
My YouTube is also Lin Sun TV.
Awesome. And I will put those links below for you guys. Check them out after you're done watching. How about you, Carrie?
Instagram, Twitter at Carrie Ormond, Facebook, all the things. If you do Carrie Ormond, you'll find me.
Did you say TikTok? Are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not. Sorry.
I know. I'm just like,
Everything but yeah, no, not
everything
yet.
but I know, like, I mean, embarrassingly, I am, and I have a pretty big following.
You do
But
pretty well on TikTok.
I think they're all like 12 or 13 though. You know,
It's
do well for yourself on there.
it's the unicorns, bro. It's the unicorns and the man onesies I wear. Okay. How about you, JP?
It's all in my name there. At JPuth, at JPPuth. Then is my Instagram. Then I'm on like everything, I think, but I don't really do anything on other stuff. I have a YouTube where I post stand-up videos at JP Puthenveetil. If you don't know how to spell it, it's Puthenveetil.
Puthenveetil.
Yay! He got it. You get 5 points. Okay. Real quick, I want to point out, if she gets this far, Stacy Rogers, if you get this far, thank you. I know you're watching the show in like replay mode while we're still live, which is funny because you're answering questions. So I just saw it come up. She said Journey. And then it just came up, Garth Brooks in Nashville. And I think it's funny, and I love it. I love you, Stacy. I love you, Matt. Lexus Halls. Hey, what's up, Lexus? I want to thank Darren for being here. I want to thank Charles, Freespur, all you guys. I love you. You guys are here all the time. I love it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're live every Thursday night. We are here at 7 p.m. We're dropping new content every week. Everything about comedy, stand-up comedy, sketch comedy, and funny-ass shows like this where we get to introduce you to all these comedians. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm your host, Chris Kidder. Remember, keep smiling, keep creating, and for God's sake, keep laughing. Yay. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Woo.